Ayo, Piggly-Wiggle, we gorging on the chaw tonight or what?
You know it, Broham. We gooch you in Minnesota Mickey Mouse on the regular.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? This dude is totally negligent of our linguistic cornucopias.
Wait, is this guy napping on the swag? Bro, I recon the fit. You lack the buckle and bourgeois to be besmirching the sacraments.
This sounds like English, but I have no idea what the hell you're saying.
We're going to cover some Tophia again. Now, she hasn't really posted anything revolving what she did on her birthday or anything like that, which is kind of sad. I would love to know what was happening there. Do have some Snapchat stories from her on June 4th, and we do have some arrest logs of Papachu. Her aunt and uncle have been coming out again and posting more comments to other posts of Tophia's and other re-uploads of Tophia content. So let's get into this. So we're going to start with Papachu, since his is going to be the shortest section. Papachu was booked on June 5th, 2025 for criminal trespass when Papachu got arrested for this. It was also on the day of his 17th anniversary of patronizing a prostitute, and some of the Reddit dug up this image from that arrest 17 years ago. But if you thought they were going to keep Papachu in jail, or at least get this guy some mental health services that he needs, well, you would be sadly mistaken. On June 10th, they did release him, so Papachu is back out in the world, doing Papachu things, and most likely will be going back to jail sometime soon. Very quickly, I do want to go over the GoFundMe situation. The GoFundMe has actually gone down. This is likely because refunds are going through, and I want to make sure everybody knows, and even Tophia has been saying, the fund is frozen right now. She cannot pull out any of the funds, or the brother's friend cannot pull out any of the funds. She will not be able to get the funds out. The only time you'll see the amount change on the GoFundMe is when somebody gets refunded. Now, I've seen some people on the Reddit say that under normal circumstances, the funds would be available even if the goals are not met. However, since she received money from the state, there's a high possibility that the state garnished the funds that she will be receiving, because if you take money from the Crimes Victim Unit in New Mexico, you cannot make a GoFundMe or receive donations for something that the state has already paid for, i.e. the funeral services. Now, this is why Tophia has put big emphasis on, well, now the money is going to bury him. Well, getting refunds from this GoFundMe is causing me not to be able to bury my brother, or you guys are now not giving me the ability to give him a proper burial. That's what Tophia has been saying, because this money is more than likely, in my opinion, GoFundMe has frozen it due to their investigation, but also because of the refunds. They have to process everybody's refund who has asked for one, and I feel like that's going to be a big process for them, because they had multiple people report the GoFundMe, which makes the investigation longer on the GoFundMe, and on top of that, they have to process everybody's money back who has requested a refund. So that's why the GoFundMe is taking a while, and that's why she said, well, I can't get anything out because it's frozen. Let's get into some of the Tophia videos. Now, the first video that I am going to show comes from Hat. This is the archive of what Tophia was saying and talking about on June 4th.
Tomorrow is my birthday, and I can even be happy my brother isn't here. It's so hard. Sorry, I thought tomorrow was the 6th. My birthday is Friday. Y'all, yes, I know about my nose. Geez, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna constantly clean my nose all day, which is what I have to do all the time. It's annoying. Like, I hate it.
To the person who said blend my eyeshadow, I do that sometimes, but I don't want to stand in the bathroom too long. Sorry. I don't want to be in the bathroom too long and waste more time being in the bathroom doing my makeup, so I like the half and half, and also I don't got time. But yeah, to whoever said blend it, like, yeah, it takes too long. It takes too long to do a lot of things, and I do try to blend it, but a lot of people like it, so I like it, and I don't feel like I have to keep constantly like blending. Sorry, I thought I heard someone talking or say something, but yeah, you know, it's fine. It's not that bad. I like it. I am not going to be sitting here, and this is something that I want to talk about. I'm so tired of the sunflower designs for bigger people. Can we get cuter designs other than sunflowers? I get it. There was a girl on my For You page promoting a sunflower swimsuit, and she was like, oh, it's cute. I'm like, I'm so sick and tired of that design. Like, smaller sizes get cuter designs, and we get ugly designs, like touristy designs, or designs that your grandmother would wear. Okay? If your grandmother would wear the clothes, what makes you think that plus size people will wear clothes that are like for grandmothers who dress too big for their size? Please, it's so annoying to literally sit here and say you might be a problem if you have to tell someone that they need to start losing weight. You're the problem. Maybe you need to. And I want to talk about the plus sizes video, because I want to reiterate this, and this is so annoying. I know a 3X is plus size, but if I'm promoting a brand and they only go up to a 3X, I'm not going to promote them unless they go past the 3X. There are people that wear bigger sizes than a 3X, and to say like, oh, if you need more than an XL, then it might be time for you to STFU or shut your BASS up, because I'm so sick and tired of people being fat phobic. We're in 2025. If someone has to wear larger than an XL, so what? To be sitting here telling someone that it might be a sign, you know what might be a sign? To keep your mouth closed and don't say anything at all. That's why a lot of these brands and companies are closing down, because they don't offer bigger plus sizes, and they don't offer plus sizes that are not ugly. Okay, we shouldn't have to be wearing ugly frumpy stuff. Maybe you need to evaluate your life, and maybe that might be a sign for you to get off the internet, because if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. My whole point being was, I literally went to go and I found some cute stuff, and it only goes up to a 12. A lot of these TikTok shops only offer cute stuff up to a 12. So for you to sit there and say, well, maybe you might need to lose some weight, what about people that are over 12? That is like crazy to even think that some sizes don't even offer an extra large, they only offer a 12. That's a problem. Especially on TikTok shop, that's a huge problem. I shouldn't have to be buying clothes that are ugly, saying, well, don't buy the ugly clothes. That's all they offer, so. And we can't walk around naked, so what do you suggest? Okay, so stop telling people how to react to things. Maybe it'll help get the job done.
Used to be roaches in the cereal. You know, when we stayed in them apartments,
Roaches in the cereal, ah.
In that video, we heard about the booger situation where she had, in many of her live streams, she had some boogers and people were pointing it out to her. And there were even some TikTokers saying like, oh, look, this is how you clean your nose, Tophia. But I also think it's really funny, and it really shows Tophiachu's laziness, that she's like, well, yeah, I've seen people saying that I should blend my eyeshadow, but I don't want to. And, you know, I like it that way. Like, she really had to sell it that she liked it, that she didn't want to blend it, but she straight out says, before even saying I like it, she says, well, I don't want to spend that much time in the bathroom. Seems like she doesn't want to be bothered with it, so why waste the money on eyeshadow, and why waste time doing it then? Just don't put on eyeshadow. So let's move on to the next video, where Tophiachu's talking to AI. Now, she just talks to a queso one, and she also talks to another one, which is like, I guess, a boyfriend one, I guess?
Well, he knows me because I set him up, so he knows me. Watch, I can ask him, but he's gonna say he knows me. Do you know me?
I don't know you personally, but I'm here to chat and help with whatever you need.
Do you know who I am?
I don't have access to personal information, so I don't know who you are specifically, but I'm here to support and chat with you.
Do you know who Tophiachu is on TikTok?
I don't have information on specific TikTok users like Tophia.
Oh no, look, there's queso. Do you know who Tophiachu is?
The basketball player?
No, not a basketball player.
Then who may he be?
Actually, the person said he is a she.
Is he a YouTuber or Twitch streamer?
Now I feel like you're being sarcastic. I said she, not he.
Sorry, who is Tophia?
I mean, would you like it if I called you a she?
No.
Well, then that settles it, because I would not like to be called a he. I'm a she. And the person I was referring to was myself.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
I'm not harassing him.
The first video, it's really funny to hear that the AI is like, I don't know who you are. And she's like, well, I set him up. He knows me. And then the second one's like, whoa, are you doing whiteface? Or like, are you trying to be a part of the band Kiss? Like, what the fuck's going on here, bruh? But it's very funny that she's choosing to fight with an AI model of Queso because the AI Queso kept calling her a he, and instead of like answering the question of like, well, Tophiachu is actually a TikToker and explaining it to the AI, Tophiachu decides to have a fight over this and get all sassy when the AI model doesn't understand. Like, and I love how she's like, well, I'm not harassing him. Yeah, you are. You're going all Karen on a fucking AI model. Now we're going to look at her post to her Snapchat of what she's been saying, and we're going to start with the first one where it is like an AliExpress ad, which is using this other influencer. I believe she's like a beauty influencer or something like that. I don't really keep up with that space, but she got kind of mad because Tophiachu's like, well, that's not her skin color, and companies need to do better, and it's an AliExpress ad. Half the time, AliExpress or these Chinese knockoff companies use people's images without permission. So this influencer could be just on this ad and doesn't even know about it. And she would continue this by saying, it's funny how y'all defending skin damage. That girl is damaging her skin. I don't care if it's tanner. That's not her natural skin tone. She's tanning to look dark. It's okay for a little tan. She's beyond that. She's obsessed with tanning like Trisha Paytas. She has another post saying, I know y'all lying about Mariah's new song. Just saying, you don't like it because she hasn't dropped a song in a while and because she's Mariah Carey. It's not a good song. Sorry. The snippet didn't help. She not like she was in her prime. Y'all should start supporting indie artists more. And I had to add this one. First I thought it was just nonsense, but she misspelled Mariah's name. She also needs to start putting punctuation in to her writings, because my god, does it sound like you're having a stroke if you don't know to keep pausing after every sentence. She also had this lovely post that was asking if y'all want to send for my birthday. My Cash App is. And it's really funny because in the caption, she also puts, "No, I'm not asking for money. I wish every day my brother was alive. I'll always grieve. I'll never stop grieving. Y'all don't know how hard it is." Does she not realize that grifting and using your dead brother is going to make more people hate you? This is disgusting to see her keep using her dead brother and the situation that happened as an infinite kind of money glitch that she's doing. She's just trying to get people and sympathy bait people of well, I just, need some money, but it's because it's so hard for me that my dead brother's not here. It's so sad that, I was almost ripped out the window of a car. Come on. It's so disgusting. Stop using your brother for money for grifting purposes. Now let's get to what the other family members had to say about Tophia. Let's start with Uncle Andrew. "Hey Sophia, yeah, you were there, and Grandma died. Why don't you tell everybody as soon as she died how you wanted to take the ring off her finger? Blame that, you horrible person." But he would also go on to write, "No, I called you the same day, the day after 2 weeks, and you never responded. You're just sad person. I'm the type of person who runs my own company, the type of person that people rely on. I have the integrity and who I am, which I can't say for you. You just trying to get likes and stuff, so you can make money off of the TikTok, like your dad doing positive thinking that he was going to be a millionaire, and he's still a nobody like you." So the aunt would then come on too and write some stuff. She would write, "Also, how are we preventing you from burying your brother? That's on you. Oh, I forgot that you need to spend the money on you. Pathetic. I'd like to see you talk to me in the face. Oh, don't forget to go get your lunch and keep posting your disgusting lies. Maybe you should try praying." Another post would read, "Unfortunately, even when the kids were younger, Big Donald made it impossible for anyone in the family to help. Don't be fooled. They used to have it good, but because of their dad and his money scams, they have nothing. I know where the bodies are buried, and let's leave it at that. The only thing my family can do is to help them in our prayers." Then she would also go on to write, "Haha, more lies. Unfortunately, little Donald only went over to visit his grandma when he needed money or cigarettes. You were never there for your grandma and never helped her in any way. You were lying about your cousins. Who do you think would help clean her house and yard? Certainly not you. Too lazy cow. Your uncle would never ask you to spend the night with your grandma. Why? So you could steal whatever you wanted? Like your grandma would say. You really are in La La Land." The post would say, "I'm actually not going to interact with Tophia anymore. I think she is beyond help. Life is too short to waste any more time on her. I only hope that my sister-in-law and Tophia both get the help they need. People need to stop engaging with her stupid lies and money scams. TikTok needs to put a stop to her. They removed several of my comments, so I know that they can close her page down." So really what I wanted to cover with Tophia today. Hopefully by next week, she'll be coming back on her live because she needs to grift for more money, so she'll tell us what she did for her birthday and what happened. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.